Hey everyone, it's Magic here in Chicago, and today I am attempting to do one new thing that I've never done. I'm going to be shooting 35mm lens vertical all day, so all evening. So I'm planning to walk the Chicago street. Beautiful sunset today, it's supposed to be. I'm going to try this technique. This approach of just shooting vertical is not a technique, it's just an approach. Because I learned that from my friend. We were in London for Sony Photography World Awards. His name is Marek Ogień. You can find his Instagram here. He's like a lifestyle photographer. And he was keep shooting vertical with his 35. And for me, I always shoot horizontal with my 35. And I loved his images. I'm actually planning to do the same. I'm going to do the series here that I'm going to just publish on Instagram stories. So follow me along, and let's shoot some street photos here in Chicago vertically. Look at the train there. It's epic.
So actually what I started with was this 50mm TDR this time, because I had this on my camera when I was here on that rooftop. So I just wanted to share with you these 3 photos from that TDR this time, because I think it's just a great lens for photos like this. But just after that, I walked down to the streets and switched to my 35-1.4 G Master and started shooting. So my intention was to have like a nice 1 hour, 2 hour walk across the city streets and capturing both like kind of views, city and people. I love just shooting people. When, you know, I walk past them, I'm just gonna shoot people. But what I found quite difficult, and you're gonna see that actually here, because here you can see what I saw on my screen, was that with shooting vertically with 35 and on the street, it's actually quite hard to frame it interestingly. So I was kind of focusing to have people in sort of the middle of the frame, and I did use a different focusing system that I use for my regular work, so for portraits and weddings, because I just use wide AF area, because my goal was when someone is approaching me, I wanted to shoot a photo as quick as possible, because I just have, like, as you can see here, very short amount of time. And A7RV paired with 35 G Master is amazing with that. You can see like here, this lady passing with a dog, super quick. I just was able to half press and just immediately press the shutter to get it captured. But what I was lacking was sort of a control over the out of focus. This is what happens when you have like a wide AF area. So I decided to switch to zone, so I could have at least somewhat of a control. Where do I want to have my focus? So that's how I shot the rest of the photos. So like all of these photos here, you can see my frame was sort of in the middle, because I wanted to concentrate on the person when it's passing me, to be in the like frame quite in the middle or very close to the middle of the frame. And here's like the bunch of different photos that I've shot, you know, on that walk. I loved the light was amazing. The light was bouncing off of the buildings, giving me amazing light from like 2 different directions. So there's just like a couple of these frames that I really enjoy, and you can see like this crazy flare from a 35 G Master actually on a couple of these shots. And then at the end of my walk, I actually met my friend Daniel for like a final portrait in this lookout spot in Chicago. All right, it's time for a grande finale. We're getting to the final spot of today, and my friend Daniel is gonna help me out. Look at that view. It's gonna be perfect for the last vertical photos of today. And will you take some of me?
Yeah. Wait, the video?
No, photos in a second.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't
Yes.
touch my camera. Don't touch my
I'm meta.
vertical.
I'm taking a picture.
Vertical.
Oh, vertical.
He doesn't understand the concept of the
I'm
vertical
bad at
footage.
content.
I do think that vertical portraits just make a lot of sense in today's world. So like these portraits that I shot of Daniel, just, you know, the blue hour portraits. And I actually like to frame them the way that there's like negative space on the top of the photo that could be used for, like, you know, the clock on the phone and so on. So I actually kind of see the purpose of these portraits. This is how I shot them, because I wanted them to be kind of functional in today's world. I do that a lot with bridal photos at the wedding too, and then I always see them on their phones. So yeah, that works, I guess.
Magic in his element with his bag. Magic takes this bag everywhere.
Correct.
This bag does not leave his side. Look at him. This is what he looks like.
All right, Spraggy, Spraggy.
And here with the view, I actually had some troubles kind of getting the frame I wanted, because I wanted to be, you know, under the horizon. So like the subject fitting below the horizon line. So in the water, not breaking the horizon, not being, you know, on that buildings, but just like under it. But then it gives a lot of space on top of that. I snapped a couple of these photos here, and yeah, I'm happy with the results.
So this is it. Check out the photos. So make sure to check my Instagram actually. I'm gonna post them on Instagram because like they're super Instagrammy. That's what I made them for. I edited all of them with my Magic Camera preset. Check them out. Check my editing course and my flash for wedding photography course. And I see you guys in the next video. Look at this chopper. It's just a beautiful bokeh chopper becoming a bokeh. See you guys in the next video. Bye.